What's up, y'all? It's your boy Blake back here with another video. Today we're gonna be talking about who I think the 2021 MVP is, and I'm gonna name off three candidates in order. Uh, yeah, let me know your predictions down in the comments below. Let's get into it. At number one, I got Tom Brady. The man's amazing, having an amazing season. You look at it, he's 44 and still putting up MVP numbers. Like he's on my list, he's winning the MVP. Like he has a really good chance at winning it. Um, The Bucks are having a great season. They're 10-3, sitting first in the NFC South, and they're the 2 seed in the NFC. They're on a hot streak too. Like last year around this time, they went on a big win streak and won the Super Bowl off of it. But right now they're sitting on a 4-game win streak, and they've beaten some tough opponents the last couple weeks. And if you hear me pause while in the middle of a sentence, I have everything, all the stats and everything on this piece of paper, and I'm reading off of it. And it's my first time ever doing a video like this, so like I'm not used to talking at all like this. But you look at his stats. He has 4,100 yards, which is first in the NFL. 36 passing touchdowns, which is also first in the NFL. He has a 68 completion percentage, 104 passer rating. It's a man. It's unbelievable what he's doing at his age. He's also has the most attempts and completions in the NFL, and he's fourth in passer rating. Which yeah, no doubt in my mind that he's gonna win the MVP. Yeah, it's just amazing what he can do, man. And I'm a Colts fan, and it's I'm a really biased Colts fan, so like deep down in my heart, I wouldn't say that Peyton Manning is the GOAT, but there's just no denying Tom Brady is the GOAT of football, bro. He's it's just amazing his longevity. He's still having success, and yeah, he's first on my list to win MVP. And I got one more topic I want to talk about real quick before I get to number two. Uh, he has I thought this is a really cool statistic, and I put it also for number two. I'm gonna read it off. He has 56 plays of 20 plus yards, which is a lot. But looking as we're in week 15, like I don't know where that ranks, like if it's number one or whatever, because I know number two has less than that. But yeah, I just thought that was a really cool stat. And I also seen one that says that he has 8 40 plus yard ones, 40 plus yard plays through the air, which it seems low, but we all know that Brady has an amazing deep ball. He still has a strong arm, and he's averaging 7.5 yards attempt. Uh, yeah, yards attempted when he throws, and he has a long of 62. Um, but yeah, let's get to number two on my list. Number two on my list is Matthew Stafford. He him and the Rams are having a great year. His record's 9-4. They're second in the NFC West and fifth in the NFC. But the NFC is it's stacked, man. There's a bunch of teams: the Packers, the Bucks, the Cardinals in their own division, who they're behind in the NFC West. You look at Stafford's numbers. He's 2 yards shy off with 3,900 yards, 33 touchdowns, 9 picks, 67 completion percentage. He's honestly not that far from Tom Brady stat wise. He has a higher passer rating at a 108. He averages more yards attempted, like more yards thrown at 8. He has a longest 79. Their offense lets it rip. Like they are not scared to throw it deep. Matthew Stafford has 16 plays of 40 plus yards and 53 plays of 20 plus yards, which I thought that was crazy because he has 8 more 40 plus yarders than Tom Brady. But see, he's third in passing in the league, second in touchdowns. He has the third yards per game. Sorry, I have trouble reading sometimes. He's second in passer rating, and he's almost like he's not far behind Tom Brady, even though he's seventh in attempts and in completions, which Tom Brady is first in. And it's just he was in Detroit for so long, and I feel like it hid his talent from the league. So He was never talked about. He's got his most hype this year, and he's having one of his best seasons. And I really do think he's an MVP candidate. But I think Tom Brady just squeaks him out. Um, he's having a great year. I want to spend more time talking about him, but honestly, there's not much more to talk about. I named off all the stats that I written down. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry I didn't spend too much time on Matthew Stafford, but he's having a great year, and the season's not over, so you never know. Maybe he passes up Brady in yards and touchdowns and has a better record than the Buccaneers at the end of the season, since the Bucks are 10-3 and the Rams are sitting pretty nice at 9-4. So they're only one game behind. Yeah, let's get to number three on my list. Number three on my list is Jonathan Taylor. You know, I'm a Colts fan, kind of biased, but I don't see a reason why he can't be in the top three of MVP candidates. He's carrying this Colts offense. Like, Wentz is having a good season, sitting at 22 passing touchdowns and only five interceptions, which is it's a really great year from Wentz he's having. But JT just he lights this offense like he's the heart and soul of this offense. You look at his rushing yards. He has 1,300 yards rushing. He has and he almost has 400 yards in the air. He has a league leading 16 rushing touchdowns, and he has two catching touchdowns. So sorry, not catching, but receiving. Sorry, and he's leading the league in touchdowns with 18. Like, he's having an amazing season. I don't see, like, the bias in me wants to say that he's the MVP, but I just can't put him over these other two dudes. And MVP is kind of it's a QB reward, so it's really hard to do that. And you see, he's second in attempts, which is crazy. He's second in attempts behind Joe Mixon, and he's first in yards, first in touchdowns, seconds in yards per game, and he's first in yards per carry. Sorry, I'm not gonna edit that out. Just try to do this all in one take. I'm gonna get better at it. Trust. Just give me some time. But yeah, he's first in yards per carry in the league, which he's having an amazing sophomore season, like really breaking out. In my opinion, he's the number one running back in the league. Many people think it's Derrick Henry, but I don't. Derrick Henry just gets so much more carries than any other running back in the league. You think last week Derrick Henry was still leading the league in carries, and he's been out for maybe 4 or 5 weeks. Maybe I don't know the exact number. Don't quote me. But yeah, he has the only downside of JT is he kind of has a fumbling issue. Like, not really anything to worry about. But he has four fumbles on the season, but only three have been lost. So yeah, he's three fumbles on the season. He has 10 plus carries of 20 yards, and which I think is lead the league. Don't quote me, but I'm kind of sure. And he has three 40 plus yard runs, which I'm pretty sure leads the league. And Nick Chubb's in number two. The only reason he's not above Matt Stafford on this list is the Colts are sitting at 7-6, which is good enough for second in the AFC South. Which because we lost to the Titans twice this year, but we're sixth in the AFC, right? If we beat the Patriots, we get to the fifth spot. So we're looking good to make the playoffs. We just have to win. And yeah, that's pretty much all I got for JT. He has 1,600, almost 1,700 total yards from scrimmage, which leads the league. And there's still a couple weeks left. Like, he can easily get 2,000 from the scrimmage. And he has 36 catches on the year too, which is pretty good for a running back, I feel like, especially with Naeem Hines on the roster. Um, yeah, it looks like that's all I got here. So and that wraps up the video, yo. I'm sorry about the cutout at the end right there. Just had to do it, but make sure you like and subscribe and share if you really enjoyed the video. Give me some time, I'll get better at these videos, and yeah, have great holidays.